Good afternoon. I'm Alex Corradetti. Two people are dead after an early morning fire in Georgetown. It's one of today's top stories. This happened in the 200 block of Clark Street around 2 a.m. Family and friends say the two were mother and son. 69-year-old Carolyn Hamburger was pronounced dead on the scene. 39-year-old Harold Dolph died later at the hospital. Many who knew them stood at the scene for hours trying to process what happened.
It upset me. We ran down here from 15th Street. Me and my nephew, known him all my life.
Now, a Georgetown police officer also went to the hospital after pulling the man out of the house. The police chief told us he should be okay, and the state fire marshal's office is still investigating the cause. And new at noon for you here today, police are investigating a house fire in Macon County. It happened early this morning in the 1000th block of West Cerro Gordo Street in Decatur. Fire officials say that when they got there was a lot of smoke coming from the home. Neighbors say that the owner left on foot and didn't return when crews were trying to put the fire out. They say there's about $20,000 in damage. Nobody was hurt, and they are still investigating the cause of that fire, too. And we now know more about a deadly fire in Macon County. We told you a Mount Zion woman died in her home on Wednesday morning. This happened near East Walnut and Kirk Street. The victim was 57-year-old Jody Bauer. The coroner says Bauer likely died from carbon monoxide poisoning, that after breathing in smoke. There was no sign of foul play, and crews are still trying to figure out what happened. And an early morning fire also destroyed a historic building and brewery in Christian County yesterday. We first told you about it on the morning show, but it happened at 1905 Brewery in Assumption just before 5 a.m. When crews got there, flames were shooting out of the roof. They had to call 3 other departments for help. We spoke with one of the owners of the brewery. He says just like the building, his future plans for the business went up in smoke.
There's the loss, and then there's the void in your life as you all of a sudden you realize that all this stuff that you're doing now has to stop.
Now, 1905 Brewery opened in May of last year. Before that, the building used to house Golden Prairie News. And before that, it was a hardware store. And it's new at noon for you here today. There's a lane closure after dozens of pigs were running loose on the interstate after a rollover. This is all happening on I-57 around the Olympian Drive exit north of the I-74 interchange. Emergency crews are there now. Authorities say a livestock trailer overturned. They say there are more than 30 pigs running around the area. There is a partial lane closure northbound, and 2 vehicles were involved. We will update you as we learn more about what happened. And we have an update on the case of the man accused of kidnapping and killing UVI scholar Ying Zhang. Brent Christensen's trial is officially being pushed back. The judge has approved a 2-month delay. Jury selection was supposed to start April 1st. That new date, though, is June 3rd. Christensen's lawyers asked for a delay so the psychiatrist they found would be ready. If convicted, Christensen faces the death penalty. And new developments here for you on the 3 Pontiac correctional officers who were arrested. All of them were charged yesterday. Officer Giovanni Rodriguez, Sergeant Jason Kramer, and Lieutenant James Fike were each charged with official misconduct and battery. We told you on Wednesday authorities say the men did something illegal that hurt a prisoner earlier this month. The inmate is a man. Authorities are not giving any more details as of right now. And a man wanted out of Coles County is now in custody. Charleston police say 19-year-old Jamarius Carpenter was arrested by Chicago police in January. He's now in the Coles County jail. Police say that he and his accomplice, 19-year-old Axie Eccles, were involved in a drug deal at an apartment in December. They say the men tried to rob those living there and shots were fired. Both men face charges for that home invasion. And a man in Mahomet charged with criminal aggravated sexual abuse of a child under 13 was found not guilty yesterday by a jury. Benjamin Crowley was charged last year. A girl testified that Crowley took her into a bathroom of his home and made her touch him inappropriately. But she says he did not touch her. The girl said this happened more than once. After more than 14 hours of deliberation over 2 days, they found him innocent. And 4 people were arrested in Champaign after a SWAT team raided a home yesterday morning. This was during a search near Bradley Avenue and Redwood. They say several guns and drugs were also taken. 20-year-old Marcus Batts and 21-year-old Donnie Codwell were both on parole. A 15-year-old was also arrested. He is believed to be involved in 2 shootings earlier this month. Police say a 16-year-old was arrested for his involvement in an armed robbery and aggravated discharge of a weapon this month in Urbana. And the state's Department of Public Health says there are more places people could have been exposed to the measles. We've told you before that Champaign County has had 4 cases thus far. Now the health department says there was a possible exposure at Chicago's Midway Airport. as well as Northwestern Medicine Donor Hospital. Last Friday, someone with a case of the measles was on a flight that landed at Concourse B. They went to the hospital just 2 days later. Public Health says this was not related to the 4 cases in Champaign County. And with the unofficial St. Patrick's Day upon us, emergency orders from Champaign and Urbana's mayors are now in effect. Alcohol cannot be served in bars or restaurants. That started at 10 a.m. and it is at 11 a.m. in Urbana. Now, no pitchers were served until the start of the alcohol sales in Urbana tomorrow, and they are being banned in Champaign until Sunday. No one under the age of 21 will be allowed into those bars after 9 o'clock. And the U of I could start testing autonomous vehicles in Rantoul. The village is donating 250 acres of land. That's to expand the U of I Center for Transportation. It will be built around the current center on Titan Drive on the southeast edge of town. The university has been researching this concept of self-driving vehicles for a while, specifically for commercial transportation. They want to be able to use the land to build a lab for that testing.
Once that vehicle testing is ready to branch out into an actual urban setting, then the village of Rantoul would be set up in a way that we would be able to test autonomous vehicles. So if different signage is needed, if different lighting is needed, if different traffic signals are needed in order to speak to autonomous vehicles, then that is a direction that the village would go in setting that up.
Village leaders say they met with federal legislators who support this. They'll be meeting with state lawmakers soon, and they hope to start construction by next year. And Uni High School has a laboratory ahead of its time. The $500,000 lab has different sections, and each area is mobile, so the room can adapt to change. The outer area includes safety equipment. The designer is a teacher at the school. He says he's wanted this for more than 30 years.
But much of the way that the education of our students is taking place actually puts them in laboratories of the past, doing experimental work of the past, and we really want our kids to think about what science can do for us in the future and give them an opportunity to experience that now.
The lab is also connected to high-speed internet that will allow the class to connect with people on campus as well as around the world, including former students who are practicing in chemistry. And another Champaign restaurant is planning to move. Farron's has been on Randolph Street for almost 20 years now. The owner says they're moving to that building that used to be Radio Maria. That'll give them more seating both inside and out. Businesses nearby say it should help the whole area.
Basically benefit everyone around here. You know, bring in more foot traffic and be better for all the businesses around here. It'd be good to have Farron's as a neighbor. We always heard of them, you know, they had a good burger and stuff like that, so it'd be cool.
And Farron's does not have an expected opening date yet for that location, but as always, we will keep you posted on all the food news here at Channel 3. So Farron's